Okay, good morning, everybody. My name's Andrew, president of Sober UK. It's the
30.
1st of October, so we're fast approaching Sober's 2022 Winter Scientific Meeting on December the 2nd. So I thought I'd give you a quick update on the programme and why you should all be buying your tickets to come. So the program with all these things has taken a while to come together, but we are very pleased and happy with the huge number of fantastic speakers that have agreed to join us in London at the RCP. So I just thought I'd update you all on where we are at the moment, so you can have a little look and know where to book in. So the session kicks off early, so 8:30 for registration, obviously, and then session 1 kicks off soon after 9, after a few coffees and pastries. And we're really pleased and happy to have our first speaker of the day being Angela Chesworth, our sober patient advocate. And we thought it was really important to kick off with getting the patient's voice heard. That's quite key to what we're all about here at Sober. And if you look at that whole first session, we're looking at Angela talking about her lived experience, and then Laura, someone else within the committee on Sober, Laura Pengelly, will be talking about consent and weight stigma in anaesthesia. And then it looks like me after that. You have to tolerate me for a little bit, talking about the obesity epidemic, looking at that both UK and worldwide, about where we're at with obesity. In the second session, I think we've tried to prove here at Sober UK that we do listen to you guys, and we get lots of questions repeatedly about use of TIVA in patients living with obesity. Very important topic, not one within the committee we have a huge experience of. So we've got two fantastic speakers, both involved in the SIVA group. Dr. Tom Mount, who'll be talking about whether or not TIVA is the future in anaesthetising for patients with obesity. And then Mark Barley is then going to try and help us all make sense of the PEEG and why that is key to understanding TIVA in this group of patients. Session 3 is looking great, and is our sort of MDT, really. We've got our colleagues from BOMS, the surgical bariatric group. So that's our surgeon Dimitri. We've got Sally, who's talking to us about dietetics. We have a psychology update from Dr. Emma Shuttlewood. And then rounding off that session is Dr. Mon, who's going to be talking to us about ERAS for this population and this surgery. So that all looks great. Then you get to have a little bit of a break and have lunch, all fully catered as part of your ticket price. And then we move into the afternoon, which is a really exciting panel discussion looking at some quite complex cases. So we've got a case looking at prone, or that highlights issues around prone positioning, another case looking at cardiac disease and patients with obesity, and then another one looking again a little bit about obstetric, a very complex obstetric case. And these are all cases that Sober approach to offer advice on. So that's going to be a really nice discussion session and very interactive. And then we round things off after yet another tea break with session 5, where we're looking at some general sort of updates and hot topics, really. So Dr. Zoe Burton is going to be updating us on some pediatric obesity issues. And again, it may be that's where we launch our joint Sober and the pediatric team's single sheet guidance on pediatrics. We'll then be looking at safe airway management in obstetrics, and that's going to be a talk from Nuala Lucas. And then we're looking at obesity and transfer medicine, a hot area really in that we're transferring these highly unstable patients around. And Dr. James Shuttleworth will be discussing that, and again, maybe launching our new Sober guidance at that stage. That pretty much rounds off the day in terms of the CPD. There's a couple of extra speakers that we're just waiting on final confirmation for. Obviously, don't forget there's a poster competition running throughout the day with a huge top prize. I'm hearing it's sort of £250 cash prize. Obviously, all our sponsors are going to be there. You'll be able to see all that. And then from 5 o'clock, there's a drinks reception as well, all fully funded as part of your ticket price. And the price is listed on the website, so www.soberuk.co.uk. You can book in there and hopefully join us in London. And has been said, it is the best value CPD in the world of anaesthesia, although No, I'm hearing I'm not allowed to say that. However, it's extremely good value. So join us and we'll see you on Friday, the 2nd of December.